All right. Before I begin on my topic today, I actually wanted to shout out that I've come up with a much better system for this closet space, and I no longer have to hold the flashlight above. Actually, I found that holding it just by my side is a lot easier. So hopefully that'll make conversation a little bit more streamlined and easier to communicate because I don't have to send half of my energy towards lifting when I can just have it all focused on my mind and what I'm trying to say to you. So perfect. But a good thing about being able to overcome this difficulty is I thought of a topic for today, which is multitasking. And I found that it's something I'm actually quite good at. Um, while it's a little bit more difficult to do something physical multitasking like I was earlier with the flashlight holding while talking, a branch of multitasking I'm very good at is two things that don't require a lot of energy, but I'm still able to accomplish both. For example, I found I'm very good at listening to lyrics while walking, because I think a lot of the time when you do something like walking, it's hard to focus on anything else besides your stride and ensuring that your feet are hitting the concrete at the same time while listening to music because it can be distracting. But I found that I am actually able to consistently absorb what lyrics are really trying to say in a song. Like, for example, I was just listening to Paper Planes by MIA while I was taking a stroll in the park, and I was actually able to grasp what some of the lyrics meant while still focusing primarily on traversing across this neighborhood. Another thing I think I'm actually not too bad at is eating while watching YouTube because as a YouTuber myself, I have to indulge in the platform, and I do love watching a lot of YouTube videos, especially while I eat because while you eat, there's sure you can focus on chewing and breaking down whatever you're eating, but it's a lot more fun when you have something else to pay attention to at the same time because I found that eating kind of got a little boring. So videos I typically watch. Here's a little sheepish shout out to some of my favorite YouTubers. I've been watching a lot of Apollo Legends videos on speedrunning. I found those are very easy to digest prior to my real life digestion while I'm eating. Another great video essayist that I really enjoy is Andu92. You should check him out if you haven't. He's actually quite funny, which I appreciate. I like his comedy and his reviews of games. Those are just two to name off the top of my head. But to avoid all these shoutouts and stuff like that to people who do deserve it, of course. Uh, multitasking. Yeah, it's something that comes naturally to me. I scribble sometimes in my downtime and draw, and I found that actually a great way to practice and enhance my drawing is to do it while watching maybe a movie or something, and you can pause the movie, maybe take a picture of the television screen, and then keep playing it. And while you continue to watch and learn about this character, it's fun to draw a picture based off your little reference point of the picture you just took. Because I think there's nothing better than to fully embrace whatever you're viewing and to further the creativity of it. And I think that multitasking is a very important way of doing that because if you were to just watch a movie and then draw afterwards, that takes up a lot more time. Um, I've actually been trying to make a workaround maybe for these videos and think of how I can be doing something else while I make them. Uh, but that's difficult. I don't know if that could be a thing. If I could do that, if I could maybe somehow get a setup where I could have a recording of myself drawing while talking. That would be interesting. I haven't seen a lot of that before on the internet, and I think that would be a really great original idea that maybe I could somehow manifest and get more of a popular following. Not that it's all about, a following. I would love more. Someone subscribed yesterday, which was great. I couldn't tell you the name offhand because there's 3 to 4 of you now, so it's impossible for. I mean, I could look it up, but like I said, I'm not a wizard at multitasking. If I were to do that, I don't know if I could continuously talk and say meaningful things. It'd be more like a ramble, which I digress. I don't think I ramble, and I don't like to do that. I like to keep my videos concise and to the point. See you tomorrow.